Hey everybody. As you hop on, I'm gonna get on Instagram real quick. My computer is giving me trouble today. Guys, I have no idea where I set the camera yesterday. Nothing seems right. Let's see. Hey Autumn. So it seems like I'm in the completely wrong spot. Woo, look at this hair, you guys. We got a hot mess going on. All right, so let me share this. Oh, you guys, it's gonna drive me bonkers. As you guys hop on, say hey, give me a wave, something, drop me some emojis so I know you're here. I am going to share this into a group. I had to completely set up my entire, hey Danielle, hey go hey. So I came to log in, sorry I'm a few minutes late, which no big deal, but hey Instagram. I came to log in and it's like, you need to change your password. And Jamie, if you're listening, I think it got mad at us. All right, so girly girls, I'm sharing it into 2 places and then you guys can do the rest. My team is so amazing. They are so helpful. I hope tonight we don't have, yeah, Jamie, I know. I logged in and it's like, check your email for a code. And I was like, uh-oh. So if you guys, trying to figure this out. If you guys see me looking back and forth, the problem is I can't seem to get my computer where it was last night. So I don't know what's going on. But, so as you guys get here, hop on, say hey. Shoot me a message. I hope that I don't have any plates or detergent in the background because I'm really bad at that. So Instagram, I will try to go back and forth looking at you guys. I never know where to look. Courtney, I just shared it onto jamiemarie.com and into the group, so you can go from there. Got it, girly girl? My team is so amazing. If anybody that's hopping on is going to want to join in the after party and they are not in the group, I would definitely suggest that you guys get that done now while my team's on, because if they are off, we may not be able to get you guys added into the group fast enough to get you to the after party. So if that's something you want to join in on, definitely grab that link up above so that we can do that. And I'm apparently thirsty today. So what's everybody doing? Is everybody hanging in there? Going crazy? This extrovert is going nutty. Hey, Brad. How are you? Guys, every night I'm on here, I realize my smile is crooked. So let me get everything where it needs to be because I wish Instagram would let us do, Facebook would let us do this beforehand. But of course, it does not. So, what did we do today? Look at you guys all hopping on. Hey, say hello. Tell me what you guys did tonight or today. We had a rather lazy day because Mom stayed up until the wee morning hours again, working on a website design. And, you know, I just eventually gave up because I could not get it going. Hey, Jackie. Hey. So Instagram, I'm going to try to go back and forth, jump on, say hey, and we're going to get started here in a little bit, because tonight, you guys, oh my gosh. So as I was sitting there making the outline for tonight, I was so on fire, and I think that you guys all are definitely going to need to be able to hear this message tonight. It is so powerful, and it's going to just be fantastic. So if you have not been here for any of the other nights, up in the description, you can grab your workbook there that I've designed for you. It is bomb.com, won't lie, and it's going to be your guide through the week. And also, if you have not been able to watch all the replays or anything like that, definitely go catch those because those will come down on Tuesday night. They will go away. So, because this is a special training that I'm doing. So definitely catch those. There's also the link for the after party. And if you want to hop on a call as we go through tonight, if there's anything that really resonates with you, guys, I can't get comfortable. If there's anything that resonates with you guys, definitely we can hop on a call, 30-minute call, and talk through whatever you are looking at and experiencing. So Danielle, so you did some shopping? You went shopping? Are you guys not in lockdown yet? We can go anywhere. I haven't left the house other than to take my kids like here and there real quick for I think 19 days. It's been since the 13th, so it might be even longer. Yeah, so this extrovert is going crazy. I think the walls started to talk to me. Hey, Sarah. Hey, Grace. Siri just decided she was going to talk to me. So we're going to get started. I am so excited. And Danielle, whose birthday is this weekend? Because my dad's is tomorrow, and my daughter is turning 13 on Saturday. So actually, my dad's isn't tomorrow. I'm a day off. Dad's is on the 4th, and Desi's is on the 5th. She's going to be 13. She looks like she's 9. So that is so fun. And Danielle made me jealous last night because she had her. You're not on lockdown. Good girl. Be prepared. We might need to chat. Go get some toilet paper. So we're going to hop in here. We're going to start getting started. I got my fidget. Anybody that hasn't been here, I fidget the whole time so that my hands, so I don't talk with my hands. So I was out of coffee this morning, you guys. Oh my gosh. It was so awful. I had to go get some at the gas station. And they don't even open till 8. That's not cool. So we started the morning with an amazing call with my mentor. And guys, if you've never worked with a mentor, oh my gosh, it is such a gift because they can keep you accountable. They can encourage you. Danielle, you enjoy those birthday parties while you can, girl, because we cannot be together like in this area. So if you guys do not know me yet, I am Jamie Marie, and I help visionary women rewrite their life story. Great, we're already fumbling over our words. To help them rewrite their life story and to unlock their very own passions and dreams. And it's my deepest desire to be able to walk hand in hand with you as you identify and as you ignite that destiny so that you can live it every day. And that's actually how I came up with the title for this workshop series. So, hey Danielle, can you hear my music and can you hear me okay, or my team? So this is day 4 of the training, and I'm so excited because it's just on fire, you guys. As I wrote the outline, I actually couldn't type fast enough to keep up with my mind. So tonight we're going to bring it, and we're going to have some mic drops, and I'll probably be standing on a podium preaching at you. So, and I can't believe that's already day 4. It's been so fun. So over the next 4 days or few days, I'm going to be here to serve you, nurture you, encourage you, and bring you massive value. And bringing massive value into your hearts, into your minds. And so if you are open to that, give me a hell yes in the comments. I'm sorry, heck yes in the comments. I do it every night, you guys. You're leaving stuff at the door and then coming home. Awesome. Thank you, Jamie. I went with blue. Bright colors are my color. I can't do dull colors. Okay, you can hear me fine. You're so amazing. I love you. So give me a heck yes. Let's get started. Grab your workbook, pen, your drink, because I need a drinky drink when I talk too much. We all know I love to talk. And I'm going to try to keep this again tonight under 60 minutes. If I get up on my platform and get my passion going enough, it might be a little bit longer. But after we're done, we'll go immediately into the private group for the after party, where I can give you more intimate one-on-one coaching and talk you through some of the things that maybe you're struggling with, or some of the aha moments. Ooh, Danielle said, yeah, baby, let's get going. The people that don't know me are gonna be like, what the heck is she on the chip clip? Oh my gosh, I should start putting that in the description. My chip clip is my fidget. So if you haven't caught the replays, definitely go check those out. And I am so super excited to bring this to you guys tonight. So tonight's topic is the #1 most incredible gift that you can give yourself ever. Okay, so welcome to day 4. It's gonna get crazy in here, and I hope you guys can feel my energy through the room, because it is so powerful tonight. So last night we talked about creating your inner GPS, right? And how that can guide you and how that can take you into your purpose. And oops, Danielle, I started to reply to you, girly. Whoops, I just messed everything up. So what is freedom from your past? And what does it mean to walk into your God-given purpose? What is that worth to you? And what would that look like? How would it change your life? How would it impact your everyday? Drop that in the comments and let me know, because I would love to hear from you and how that would impact your everyday life. Because without a purpose, what are we doing, right? We're just walking around aimlessly, miserable and sad. And guys, I still struggle with that too. If you're in my bubble, you know that. But you know what? The freedom that I found is so much better and so much more powerful. So let me know, what would that be and what would that look like for you? So last night we talked about the inner GPS, how it can lead us to finding that freedom and purpose. You guys, if I need to slow down, tell me, because my excitement and energy is so big right now. So you can walk into the freedom from your past and never feel awkward or different again. And like we talked about last night, like, I want to be different. I want to be unique, because there's only one me. I don't want there to be 2 of me. I've had people try to be like me, cut their hair like me, dye their hair like me. Danielle, yes, anxiety would definitely be different. Yes, it'd be less. You are so correct. So correct. Because we struggle with anxiety so much. There's so many things to do, and the pressures that we put on ourselves are such a real and raw thing. So I absolutely acknowledge that. So these simple shifts that we've been going over every day in your mind can help you live authentically and confident in who you are, right? And so who here wants that freedom? I'm going to hide the number of people that are here, because I don't want to keep looking at that. So let me get this all moved around. So who wants that freedom? And what would that look like for you? What would you be doing? And if you have your workbook, even if you want to jot that down on the back of a page, what would you be doing if you were fulfilling your purpose? What would you be wearing? Where would you be shopping? What would your life look like? What kind of things would you be enjoying? Just see it in your mind entirely. Just like we talked about a few nights ago, playing that movie reel in our mind and closing our eyes and being able to envision that. You can do that with this as well. And if you look at it from in your subconscious, inside your mind, as a movie playing in front of you and you're the main character, it allows you to take yourself out of it, and you can see exactly what you want to be, what you want to come to fruition. And we're going to talk about that tonight. And my mentor, Maria Wick, she's amazing. She said today in a training, she said, but and I have to read it because I don't want to misquote her, but she said, we have to make that seed that we're planting first turn into a fruit, and then we have to nourish it. And I would add also that if we don't, it's going to continue to wilt away and die inside of you. And I don't know about you guys, but that feels heavy. That feels yucky, right? So I don't know about you guys, but I don't want to plant seeds. And I'm going to share a story with you. I'm not a gardener. Let's just preface it with that. I'm going to tell you guys a pretty funny story, because like we do every night, we have story time, right? Story time. I wish I had books here. I would so do story time for kids every day on Facebook Live. I love to read books out loud. Oh, Danielle, which part am I repeating? Oh, the quote. Here, let me copy it and paste it. Real quick, babe. Here it comes. Here it comes. There you go, babe. I think that's what you meant. If not, let me know. Okay? So, guys, your family needs you, and your people need you. You need you because you are the only person that you can depend on. And I had a friend tell me that one time, and I was like, what? No, I can depend on a lot of people. But in reality, you're the only person that controls everything that you do. You're the only person that controls every thought process that you have. Here, I need to probably tag her in that. Oh well, I'm not gonna do that right now. So somewhere right now, in this great big world that we live in, there is a woman out there that is hurting and she's broken. She's overwhelmed with the very things that you've walked through in one way or another. She needs you. Do you want to do her a disservice by not doing the work that you were called to do and give up without reaching her and helping her see hope again? I don't know about you, but I don't want to. That would feel pretty crappy. Pretty crappy. I want to be able to do that. I want to be able to impact those that I'm called to impact. I see, hold on guys, I have something that's popping up as a notification. Okay, that is something that I think Courtney will probably answer, or one of my team members, because I can't do it right now. So it's up to you to find that purpose and that calling, which is what I do with my clients. I help them find their purpose and their calling. But my question is, how will you reach out to her? Even though you don't know who she is right now. Maybe the pieces are starting to come together as we go through the week. What would you do for her? What would you say to her? What would you tell her? But most importantly, how would you change her life and impact her if you're not showing up? You have to show up. And gals, as I have done this training series, I have people booking calls with me right and left, and they're filling up. And here's the most amazing thing. Some of them I've never communicated with. I've never talked to. And I'm so excited. Actually, tonight I have one as soon as we get off live after the after party. I have one at 10 o'clock tonight. And guess what? I love that because I love to be able to serve and nurture, help women have breakthroughs. So this is why we're doing this work this week. And guys, I should mention, if you're wanting to get on a call, definitely book that now. I did just open 10 more spots today because they were filling up. So I suspect those are going to fill up even faster after tonight because this is on fire. So this is why we're doing this work this week. You deserve to have the number one most incredible gift that you will ever give yourself. But at the same time, so does that woman that you're meant to touch. So does that light. Hey, Deb. Hi, beautiful. The woman that you're meant to touch is also deserving of that gift. She's waiting for you. She's crying out for you. And many of you here tonight remind me some of the clients that I've worked with because you have that calling and that purpose inside of you. So what we're going to cover tonight is definitely another critical piece of the purpose formula blueprint. Here we go. Blueprint, and helping you walk into your purpose so you can live it every day, even if you don't know what it is. I know that sounds crazy. This song's loud. Let me turn it down. Turn down. Okay, so it's another piece of it. And guys, there's a whole process to this. There's a whole experience to this that I walk my clients through in 12 weeks. I'm just scratching the surface of what has been downloaded into my heart and soul. And it would be selfish of me to keep it to myself. It would be so selfish. So I've got you, boo. I've got you covered. How's that sound, guys? Does that sound great? So we are going to have some immense breakthroughs this week. We're going to have some immense breakthroughs when we hop on the phone together, when you book, get that free 30-minute call. And if you feel called, as we're going through this, if you feel called to that experience and rewriting your life story, I'd love to chat more with you about that too. Because it would be an honor to bring you in alongside of my clients that have had those results, that have had that experience. So, you guys, my nose itches. What am I gonna do? I need to type real quick, and I hope it's not too loud. I forgot that I needed to grab something. So let me do that real quick. So if any of this is resonating with you, give me some emojis. Give me something. I don't like talking to myself. Oh, heavens to Betsy. I'm losing my mind. But that's okay, because that's more fun. So if you could change one piece of your life story today, what would that be? Which part would you change and rewrite first? My crooked smile driving me nutty. Okay, so I'm pulling that up, you guys. So also remember, like I said, get your request to come into the Facebook group so that we can talk more one-on-one in the after party. So, because girl, what are you waiting for? It's been so fun and so on fire. So if you have your workbook, guys, go to page. Nope, we're not on workbook yet. But I am so proud of you guys that have shown up. Hey, Lori, how are you? I'm so excited to talk to you tomorrow. So excited. So, which part do you need me to repeat, babe? If you want to join the after party, is inside the group. As soon as we're finished here, I will go live inside the private Facebook group, which I believe you're already in, and we'll do some one-on-one coaching over what you guys have gotten tonight, or any questions, situations that you might have. And I think that's probably what you meant, but I'm not positive. So every night I do a story time, because that story time always connects with what we're going to talk about, right? So at one point or time, I thought I was a gardener. And if there's certain people on this live, they will know this story. But it connects with what we're going to talk about tonight. Okay, that number one gift that you're gonna receive. And just hang with me on it. Okay, because it's not going to make sense. But so yeah, one time I thought I was a gardener. And notice that I said I thought I was a gardener. So we dug the dirt. We tilled that dirt up. We turned the dirt, right? We pulled the weeds. We planted the seeds. I'm a poet. I didn't know it. We watered the garden so that it could grow and it could blossom. And as we did that, it was so exciting to think about what might be to come. But the thing is because I'm not a gardener, guess what? The weeds kept coming because I hadn't got them all the way. I hadn't got them all the way out. And then, guys, what happens when you don't get the weeds out? They start to spread. Like wildfire. So before I knew it, little Miss Pretend Gardener here, I was on my hands and knees in the garden, worrying about it, watching it get worse, and starting to lose faith that I wasn't going to see the results that I wanted to see. So the more defeated I became with that happening, the more frustrated I became, the less excited I got about getting in the garden every day to do the work, because it was defeating me. It was overcoming me. So I stopped getting out there as often. I stopped watering the garden. And I think I ended up with about 50 snap peas. Massive, massive garden. Because I got defeated and I gave up on the work that I was doing, turning that dirt, planting those seeds, nourishing them so they could blossom. Instead, I think I ate all the snap peas before I even got to pull them. Well, I pulled them, but I think I ate them all before they were finished. So as you guys think about that, I wanted that garden to flourish. I wanted it to feed my family. so bad. But because I didn't do the work and continue to do the work, it began to wilt and die. It was overtaken with weeds. And you guys, I'm not going to lie, it was devastating. It was so devastating. Because I had done so much work and just gave up. So, just like we do every night when I do a story time, how does that story relate to the work that we're doing here this week? I want you to drop that in the comments and let me know. Because it's so vital in the work that we're doing this week, the stuff that we're going to talk about tonight. Because as we slowly lose hope, we have to keep pressing into our personal growth. We have to continue tilling up that dirt, turning that dirt over, finding more weeds, getting rid of those weeds, right? We have to keep watering it. And if we don't pull those weeds, they're going to continue to spread like wildfire. So we have to plant new seeds of hope so that we can shine and walk into our purpose. Because without doing that, we're hurting the women that we're meant to talk to. We're hurting the women that we're made to make an impact on their lives. If you guys are hopping in live, definitely drop me a hello or something, because I can't see who's live, but I would love to know that you're here. It feels so much better to not be talking to myself. So this is the number one gift that you can give yourself. You have to continue doing the work. And as we go through this week, and as we've already went through the week, I hope that you've been able to find some areas that maybe need that work, or that need to be nourished, that need to grow, so that you can begin to fulfill that purpose and walk in it every day. So if you guys can tell, I'm getting more lit up tonight, because this is so important. So, hey, Nick, Will, 13, I see you. Hey, I'm so glad you're here. So, getting passionate, but drop in the comments what you think. Oh, yes, Lori, amazing. She said it sounds like our relationship with God. If we don't get the junk out of the trunk, we wither away, right? So a garden, right? A garden is a beautiful example of what we need to be doing in our lives and how we need to be walking in our lives. And Lori, as I just saw that, you know what I thought of? I thought, how neat is it that that's an example of our lives? And if you think about where Adam and Eve are from, right? They're from the Garden of Eden. What a perfect example of the beginning of life, but also how to nurture life and grow as a person. So, let me see where I was. You guys, I just about lost my stinking outline. And if I do that, I will squirrel out. Give me just a quick second, because I totally missed the wrong thing. So if you guys have that workbook, definitely check it out. Write what you think you could nurture, what you think that you could continue to blossom in, or maybe what you've allowed to die and wilt. Okay? Because to walk into our purpose, we have to have that why. We have to have that grit and that determination that we are called for a very specific reason. So I hope my energy and my excitement, my passion is coming through to you guys tonight, and that you can feel it, even though we're maybe across the world. I know, Danielle, you're in Vancouver, right? So Danielle and I have connected over the years, and she's my boo, and I would love for you guys to become that as well. So we are going to move to, I believe it's page 18 of the workbook. If you haven't gotten it, you can grab it real quick. Just go to that link up in the comments. And I just lost Instagram. That's not good. Hey, Instagram, sorry, it cut out on you. Go grab that workbook. You can download it really quick. Instagram, it's in the comments. I'm sorry, in my links in my description. Facebook, it is up top. You guys, let's talk about this non-essential services. What are we going to do about the fingernails? So grab your workbook. Let's look at page 18. And that's what we're going to talk about tonight. Because true freedom requires us to to radically accept the courage and every piece of who you are. And sometimes it can take the smallest things that we take for granted. And what we have to do is we have to look at them with a magnifying glass. Because until we look at them with a magnifying glass, you guys, we don't even know they're there, right? So on page 18, I believe it is, hey, Brooke, how are you, baby? Brooke is also one of my amazing mentors, is rocking it. I was very drawn to her when I first met her because I don't know, I was just very drawn to her because of a few situations, and we have connected, and I've been working with her as well, and it's so fun. So if you guys look at page 18, definitely look at that. What beliefs and patterns are holding you captive? Oof, that one feels heavy, doesn't it? Feels so heavy. But I'm going to help you radically accept every piece of you. Radically accept how you were made long before you were ever born. So we've been talking about patterns this week. If you guys have missed any of the trainings, definitely go back. And we do just vibe like crazy. We do. I even said earlier, if I'm talking too fast, tell me to slow down. So I hope tonight, using these worksheets, you guys can begin to find even more patterns. And I am going to turn that down because that's a commercial on Pandora. We don't need that. So let's look at it. Okay, so at the top of page 18, as you see each box and the word in each box, what I want you to do is I want you to write down the words that come to mind. Okay, those could be positive emotions, they could be negative emotions, they could be a feeling, or maybe how your body physically feels. And just let your subconscious speak to your mind and to your heart, because it is so critically important that we become aware of the areas that we are experiencing positivity, but also the areas that we're that we have negativity, because it's important to continue to turn up that dirt, right? So without doing the work, we're not going to find that area that maybe is holding us back. And I encourage you guys to really use this workbook as a guide. If you've missed any of the days, you could go back and work through those as well. Okay, so that is what I want you guys to do with that. So we have romantic relationships, parent relationships, sibling, career, your purpose, your calling, sharing your story, religion, mental health, physical health. Okay, so negative patterns, positive patterns in your behaviors and choices. Yes, Danielle. Yes, it is so. It's a deep page, you guys, and that's why I say I am here to serve you and to nurture you. Thank you, Brooke. Thank you, Brooke. I saw what you said. That's so sweet. And yes, girl. Yes. So like I said last night, I would venture to bet that the very things that you dislike about yourself or that irritate you about yourself are actually things that you need to fulfill your purpose. And I don't know about you guys, but that makes me be like, what? How's that work? And if you missed last night's training, you'll definitely want to go back and look at that. Listen to that, because that's where I talk about that and train you guys on that. And it was massive value. So I hope as we go through this, you guys start to see more patterns. Very thirsty. So how delightful, how incredible would it be to walk into a room and never feel awkward or different again? And what does the most confident version of you look like, feel like? What are you doing? Write that down anywhere in your workbook. I don't believe I put that in there, and I should have. But that's okay, because it's a free workbook and it's bomb.com. If you guys can imagine that workbook and how detailed it is, imagine what working with me is like. So it is your time to shine. Hey, Brooke, if you're still here, I fidget with a chip clip during lives. But it is your time to shine. You have to radically accept who God made you to be and step into your calling, because you have been given everything that you need before you were ever born You have been given everything that you need. And Instagram, I am so sorry. I thought I was looking at both screens. I am so sorry. So I will work better at that. Facebook, forgive me because I don't want to neglect Instagram. So if you're ready to shine, give me some emojis, give me some comments, give me something. Give me some hearts even. So let me know that you are excited because guys, I am. And my energy tonight is off the chain. Let me check and make sure I'm not missing any comments real quick. Let me see. All right. So, I see some hearts. That means you guys are excited. You guys are ready. It is time to shine. There is no better time than now, right? And what will you do today to take the first step into your purpose? Sorry, guys, somebody decided to call. Whoops. What will you do today to step into your purpose? Because we have to live it every day, or it's going to silently fade into the distance again. Just like that story about the garden. Because I thought I was a garden, but I was not. A gardener, I mean. So, working with my clients has allowed them the chance to do this work, but on a much deeper level. Because like I said, guys, if you're just joining in, the experience that I bring with my clients is actually a 12-week process. But 12 weeks compared to the rest of your life, mic drop, right? Mic drop. I'm just scratching the surface this week for you guys. But that's what my clients have had happen. They go from overwhelmed and unfulfilled to living authentically, on purpose, usually in one call, honestly. And that's not me bragging on myself. That's me saying, this is a gift that God gave me. And this is a gift that it would be awful to hold back and keep from you guys. So you also would be able to be confident in the decisions that you're making based on your values and your inner self and your inner voice. That's not the right word, but that's okay. You guys know where I'm going with that. So, Kathy, hey girl, hey, how are you? I'm so glad you're here. So they also begin to be an example of love and of mercy and hope for other women. And they radiate that love and that mercy and hope. They're magnetic to others around them because they are confident and they're free and they're joyful again because they've radically accepted who they are. I don't know about you guys, but life-changing for me, and I'd love to help you guys with that. So, the number one gift that you guys can be given. Oh, you guys, I forgot a workbook page. Look, I got so dang excited. I see you. I see those hearts. Thank you. That makes it so much more fun talking to you guys than talking to a screen. I'm so glad there's people here. And some of you, I see some lurkers that are not commenting to say hello. But that's okay. I get it. And I love you still. So I forgot a workbook sheet. I was starting to close up. So let me go grab it real quick. Hold on. Okay. So on page 19, you guys are going to take what you did on page 18, okay? And we're going to work our way through it to start to find some things that we need to turn up that dirt, that we need to plant new seeds or maybe nourish. So in the boxes, you guys, if you don't have a workbook, grab it. If you don't want to grab it, that's totally fine. It's there for you if you want it. But what we're going to do is you're going to walk through it. And if you want to just DM me, I can get it to you that way too. So which boxes reveal the most negative words on the page? That one's deep, right? That one's kind of an ouch. So, and then what I want you to do is I want you to write out the negative words that are the most frequently used. Okay? So I know somebody, or Danielle, it was Danielle earlier, she talked about anxiousness. And so for Danielle, I'm not saying this is the case, Danielle, just using you as an example. For Danielle, she may see that anxiousness shows up in every box or in the majority of the boxes. So in that second area on the worksheet, she would put anxiousness, right? And so I want you to collectively look at that sheet and your answers on page 18 and bring those together to be the pattern that's there. Because without seeing the patterns, we can't change them. So let me get back to it because I keep changing screens. Can't change screens. All right, so then what I want you to do is I want you to ask yourself, what meaning am I giving these negative words about myself? What meaning am I giving them? And Danielle, if you're listening, that's still another big ouch, right? Some of this doesn't feel good, but some of the hard work that we need to do, it's not necessarily going to feel okay or feel good, feel comfortable, and that's okay. I'm here to support you. I'm here to encourage you. I am probably your biggest cheerleader you will ever meet, because my heart, my purpose is to see you flourish, to see you blossom. There is no greater joy for me. So the next one is, how do these words make my body feel internally and externally? Okay, so I think I shared on one of the trainings that my stress and my anxiety, it all shows up in the right hand side of my body. Okay, and specifically in my shoulder and my lower back. And I can feel that anytime I get very, very anxious or upset. So that's what I want you to look at. Because by doing that, what we can begin to do is we can begin to recognize it before it happens and start to shift out of that before it ever gets to a point that's too much. So then this is even deeper, okay? And if anybody wants, don't forget, hop into the after party. Come join us. I will help you. I will help you walk through this. So what I also want you to do is, what person or experience is a common ground for the boxes with the most negative words? And if you want to, you could do the same thing on the back about which person or experience is associated with the most positive words. So as we begin to do that, we can begin to see some of where the prisons that are holding us back have come from. And then what limiting beliefs are these words creating in my life and how I show up? Because if we don't show up, you guys, we can't impact those lives. We can't change those lives. And that's what you're here to do. That's what you're called to do. So I really encourage you to work your way through that workbook. It is there for a purpose. It is there because I love you. Quite frankly, it's there because I love you. I want you to have it. So we got too many screens. Let me grab something real quick. Uh-oh, you guys, hold on. I'm hitting all kinds of wrong buttons. Not cool. So work your way through that workbook, okay? If you want to go further with the work, you want to dig in even deeper, do so. There is no limit to what you can do, where the work needs to stop. Because the more you can dig in, the more you can go back through the workbook and identify more patterns, the bigger the results you're going to have. Because like I said, it's a 12-week experience. I keep wanting to call it a program, but it's not a program. It's an experience. It's a life-changing journey to look at every aspect of your life and be able to see how everything has lined up for your purpose. And before you were even born, how you were called and meant to live your life, who you were made to impact, and how you're going to impact them. So, guys, I am so thirsty tonight. Oh my gosh. So it is your time to shine. What's holding you back? Let me know in the comments. You guys are quiet tonight. What is holding you back? And how can I best serve you through that? How can I support you? Because I don't know about you guys, but I am on fire. I do not feel that God gave me this gift in my life to keep it to myself. How flippin' selfish would that be of me? He gave this gift to me so that I can share it with you, so that it can be a blessing in your life, and so that it can change your life. So I'm going to start to close everything up for the night because I usually try to end about 9:30. I really respect your guys' time and your time with your families. Sorry, 9:30 my time. I think for Danielle it's 6, if I remember right, in Vancouver. You guys, Danielle's not on full lockdown yet. She's so lucky. So drop any questions that you guys might have for me, because that's really all I have content-wise for tonight. But I have a quick question. Is your soul telling you that you're called to do more? Is your soul telling you that you are made to make an impact? Is your soul made to touch lives? And are you ready to see a massive, massive shift in your life? Are you ready to shine? I hope so. Oh, it's 7:20, Danielle? Oh yeah, 2 hours. I did 3. Simple math, simple math. So if you are, and if you feel called to do this work, you feel drawn to do this work, I want to give you a quick invitation. I'm going to be welcoming 15 ladies into my next experience. And it's a 12-week intimate group coaching program. There's where I was saying program in my head, where we walk through this entire framework, like I said, that I've only touched the surface on. So I want to extend that invitation to you. But I only want you to take that invitation if that's something you feel called to do and feel led to do. If you're ready to shine, if you're ready to step in your purpose, because I want to walk you hand in hand through that. And I already have 2 ladies that have booked calls with me to discuss coming alongside with me. And I would love to have you as well. This will sell out. I'm firmly confident in that it's going to sell out, and it's going to sell out fast. Those 15 women that are meant to work with me are going to be drawn to this. And I have no doubt in that. No doubt in my mind. And if that's you, I strongly encourage you to lean into your heart and your soul right now or over the next day, as this has been the most powerful experience of my life and in my clients' lives. Like I said, God gave me this gift so I can give it to you. So I want the weight of the world and the dread of your soul-sucking day job, right? The joy and the confidence that I have found, I want that to be yours. The freedom and the authenticity and the joy that my clients have found, I want that to be yours. You deserve that. You deserve that. And it's time. You've done work before. You've taken those steps to do some to do some personal development, and you're doing amazing at it. But listen, I want to encourage you and be your cheerleader. I want to watch you walk into that. I want to watch you bring forth that fruit so that you can nourish your life and also others. So if you like I said, if you guys feel called to go through this journey and walk through this journey with me alongside of other women, it's going to be 12 weeks, hand in hand, arm to arm, shoulder to shoulder. And I promise you, it's going to be a fun experience. And I'm going to be there with you every step of the way. So we're going to start this on April 20th. If anybody's thinking about it, we're going to start this on April 20th. And you can get started, though. Here's the thing. You can get started even sooner. Okay? Because if you take advantage of the bonuses that I have for you, and if that's something you're interested in, let me know. Send me a DM. You guys know how to find me. Okay? I'm not going to sit here and talk about that part. But if you want to take advantage of the bonuses that I have up my sleeve, not your sleeve, let me know. You guys have to fix this chair before tomorrow night. So, but while I know it's going to sell out quickly, I want to make space for you. I want to make space for the women that feel called in and drawn to this experience. So, if that's something that you're drawn to, let me know. Because you guys, I have opened up, and I don't normally do this. But I know times are a little different right now, right? So I have opened up the experience, the payment options. I'm doing 2 payments, 3 payments, or you can pay in full. And if you pay in full, you're going to get an extra one-on-one hour-long call with me. I'm going to get you started before we even begin. That is stinking exciting. I want to get you going. I want you to have those quick wins so that you will continue to grow and flourish. And so tonight I'm actually going to begin opening the doors, but I already have calls. Like I said, I have a call as soon as I get off of the after party. Remember, if you didn't request to get in there now so that you can come talk with us. I'll probably be eating crackers again tonight. If anybody's been in the after party every other night, I've eaten crackers while we're doing it. So, so if that's something you guys want to take advantage of, I would love to do that with you. But I will be honest too, because I know the value that's inside. I know the results that my clients see. So the next time I open the doors to this, it's going to increase in price. Simply because I'm doing the work with you guys. I'm going to give you workbooks. I'm going to meet with you on phone calls, okay? We're going to do this together. You're not alone. You are not alone. So what I want to ask you is, what are you guys willing to do to change how you're living today? What are you willing to do to take a step into your purpose? To walk into the confidence and joy of your purpose and take that leap. I know it's scary, guys. I do. I know it's scary to take that leap, but I'll be there. I got you, boo. I got you. Here we go, getting funny again. So if you're ready, the time is now. And I welcome you in with open arms. If you want to get on a call with me, I have plenty of time, right? We all have plenty of time all of a sudden. Unexpectedly, there's lots of free time. So if you want to, or you feel called to, reach out, start a conversation with me so we can figure out how this can work for you, okay? How can this happen? How can we make this happen? And as you can tell, I am passionate about changing women's lives. And like I said, if your soul feels led to this, ladies, there is a reason. And I would love to welcome you. Arms open wide. Big old hugs, right? So this impacted my life in a matter of weeks. And it can yours as well. It can impact yours in a matter of days or hours. So it's going to change how you lead your life, your home. Boy, Instagram's going crazy again. Sorry, Instagram. I don't know what's going on. It's going to change the way that you lead your life and your home, your success and your joy. And I invite you to lean into that. I invite you to lean into your heart and consider joining us on this journey. The shifts that my clients see, that can be you. It's time to up level. It's time to shine, beautiful. It is time to shine. And I honestly feel like the slowdown in our society is a time to slow down and reflect, to really gain new perspectives, mind shifts in our lives. What an immense blessing. And I know we're scary. I know it's scary times, right? But also we have to be grateful. So again, it'd be a blessing to have you come alongside with us and the other women, the other 15 women. I have 2 calls already. I know this is going to sell out. Confident in that. So if you guys enroll and you decide to pay in full before the Saturday, you're going to get that personalized one-on-one call bonus with me. Okay? And let's see what else. Don't forget to come into the after party where I can do more one-on-one intimate coaching with you guys about your specific situations, about your specific situations, okay, experiences. I want to help you with that, but I do that in a safe space so that everybody's not spilling their dirty laundry or their trauma or their significant negative experiences to the world on a live, okay? So I welcome you into the after party, into the group. Don't forget, if you have questions, let me know. Reach out to me. I want to serve you. And guys, same time tomorrow night, same time, get your booty here, because we're going to talk about tomorrow night falling in love with yourself. So critically important. So I can't wait to talk to you guys. I cannot wait to bring you alongside in this journey and in this experience so we can rewrite your life story. So that we can rewrite your life story and you can step into your purpose. So as always, I'm going to close with my favorite quote that was downloaded into me during during a training. I'm starting to get it memorized. Your soul's calling brought you here. The past has been preparing you all along, and the future is waiting for you to shape it. I love you guys. I love you guys. And I hope you have an amazing night. An amazing night. And I can't wait to see you in the after party. Bye-bye. See you tomorrow night, guys. Have a great night. Mwah. If I can end it.